It's Monday. I'm on my way to the cafe. I got a message from one of our narrators. I didn't read it. I just saw the preview. They finished recording the audiobook project they were recording, and I think it should be ready for publishing. So what I need to do now is download the files, run them through a software that essentially checks if the files are up to standards, up to Audible's spec standards, and then I hope that they also send me the invoice, and after that I don't really have many things to do. So perhaps instead of writing, I thought that maybe I should ease into it slowly. So I will start from the beginning of what I've written so far, read it and do some editing. But maybe this will help me to start writing again. Let's see. The time is getting close to 2 o'clock. I'm heading back home. I managed to do quite a lot today. I was able to edit 2 of the chapters. So I went back to the beginning of the story and essentially edited 5%, maybe 4% of what I've written so far. And I realized that I really missed the characters and the story, which is a good sign. On the publishing side of things, I was able to essentially carry most of my tasks. One of our translators sent me back the translations for the blurbs and the title of a new sci-fi series we will be putting out later this year. So I sent an email to the author with the translations so that they can adjust the covers and send them to us. 2 of our narrators came back with finished projects. I ran my checks, everything is well. I emailed our distributor about one of the projects, and I realized the second of these projects we're still missing the cover. So it seems like it slipped through the cracks. The publisher hasn't sent us the audiobook covers yet, so I had to email them, and essentially that's a blocker now before I can send it to the publisher as well. I think that's all for now. I'll go home. I will set up the backend for the sci-fi series now that we have the titles and the blurbs in German, and then go to the gym, and I think I'll call it a day. Hopefully tomorrow I'll spend some more time on editing the books, or maybe I'll try my hand in writing a bit as well. It's Tuesday and I'm on my way to the cafe. The weather is great today. I do not have any tasks per se. I'm sure that something will come up, so I can just start with working on the edits of my book. There was one thing that came up yesterday. We signed a new romance series. It's a male romance series, and I asked the author for the covers. The author did something that not many do. So usually these covers are you go to a cover designer, they take some stock photo of a model, they manipulate the photo and put the fonts, and that's it. What they did is they did a photo shoot because I don't know if it's a friend of theirs, but they got a photographer and a model together. They had a photo shoot, and that's how they created the covers for their books. So the author has licenses both from the photographer to use the content, so the content of the photo shoot, and the model. And she directed me to the designer who essentially made these covers. And I asked them, hey, how can we make this work? They came back to me saying, it is X amount per cover to give you the license, but I will not be changing the font in German. I will just give you the PSD. And I said, okay, yeah, sure, send us an invoice for all covers. But then I thought, what are we paying for though? Because the license for the photos belongs to the author, so they didn't have to use like a stock photo image website. The photographer did the work. They're not doing the fonting, so is it just the setup? Are we paying for the setup? If that's the case, then I don't want to pay for it. I will just give the photographs to one of our own designers. So yeah, this happened yesterday. I'm still waiting for an answer, but yeah, I'm here already. And the time is 1 o'clock. I'm heading back home. I didn't have too many tasks to do, so not many things came up. The series that I was talking about, that I had the issue with the cover designer, well, I don't have any news on that front, but I decided to send it to one of our translators already. The books are quite small, they're like 60,000-70,000 words, so it shouldn't take too long for them to translate them and then go through the process of editor, beta readers, etc. So I had to prepare the Google folders where the docs will be placed. I had to prepare the contracts, send the manuscripts and all that. That took about like 30-40 minutes. And then I also went through my manuscript. I edited 2 more chapters, and now I'm going home. I will have some lunch, take a walk with Poco, and yeah, then take it easy for the rest of the day until 6. I think 5:30, 6 I will leave home and head to a friend's place where we'll play D&D. It's Wednesday and I'm not at the cafe. I'm walking Poco because the time is 3:30. I had to go. I had an appointment with my accountant today, and then I had an appointment with my banker today. So yeah, a lot of different tasks. So today was a very different day. I only checked my emails between appointments, so I have not worked at all. I know that I need to change the pricing for tomorrow's release. We're releasing, so whenever we're releasing a new book in a series, we discount book 1 of that series for that day. So tomorrow is going to be Play to Live. I need to set Play to Live book 1 for half price. I saw I had many emails. I think I got a response from the cover designer of the series that I was talking about yesterday. They came back to me saying that they will do the German fonting and they will send me the final files in an editable PDF. So at first I thought that I had misunderstood something, but no, they just changed their tune, because at first they had said they will send me the editable PDF, editable Photoshop file, and I would have to do it myself. So that's good. They sent me an invoice through PayPal. I paid it, and I need to file it now. I think I need to check it back again after I check my emails. And for the moment, I'll just walk with Poco toward the cafe. I'll get a coffee to go and go back and finally start working. Which I don't think I'll do more than a couple of hours work because we're watching the new Dune movie tonight. Okay. Phew. The time is 5:15. I just managed to empty my inbox because I was tired. It all seemed a lot harder and it seemed like I had a lot more work than I actually did. But there were a lot of tasks that I took care relatively quickly. So there is a thing. I'm waiting a package from the US. I ordered. This is not business related, but it's a stress factor. I ordered like a nice set of dice and a DM screen from a US company called Wormwood, and I was trying to communicate with the customs office because I need to clear it, or I don't know. They would not pick up. I called them like 10 times. They would not pick up, so I emailed them. Then, since yesterday, I had received the covers for a new sci-fi series we are currently translating and will be publishing. I think the first book will come next month. I had to check the covers. So the American publisher sent us the covers, and I needed to check if the text is correct because sometimes they're not German, they don't speak German, so sometimes there are some little errors. Everything was good, so I also uploaded them. I uploaded them to the backend of Amazon, and I just realized that I also need to upload them on my Google Cloud, where the person who's doing our newsletters picks them up. What else? An author friend asked about translations. So they have very successful. They have released many books, many audiobooks in German as well. But their assistant messaged me saying that there was some kind of conflict about the quality of one of the translations between their translator and their narrator. So, they asked for my opinion. Of course, I speak German. I could understand some things, but I didn't want to give like a professional opinion without asking a professional. So I gave it to one of our translators, and I gave them their opinion, I gave my opinion, and they can do whatever they want with that. I also got an email from Amazon about Kindle Deal nominations, which are essentially a way of internal promotion from Kindle for our already released books. They will sometimes do half price for the whole month, or like a very big discount on one title for a week or just one day. So 9 of our books were accepted actually, but only one of them is the first book in a series, which is what makes more sense. They don't make much of a difference, but you never know how much Amazon will push these promotions, so I always accept them. And then I sent an email for the covers that the cover designer of the Male romance accepted altering. So I sent them the German text, and I'm expecting the covers hopefully soon because the books are already being translated. I also had an email from the owner of a romance publishing house. I had emailed them about a specific series. They came back to me now. I explained them the process, what we can offer, what we will do for them, how it will work, etc. I just sent them an email. Also, Podium, who's doing my Physics of the Apocalypse audiobook. The third audiobook is coming, I think, on the 2nd of April. And they just sent me a link to download the MP3s. I always like to have, a file of... I always like to have the files saved somewhere. So I went on and downloaded them. Then I saw one of our beta readers sent me a question about the book they're working on right now. Because sometimes they have direct communication with the translator, others they don't. In this case, they don't. So it was a really simple question, so I was able to answer it myself. I got another email, this time from a fan who was asking when is the third Play to Live audiobook coming out, which is, we have set it up for the 20th of this month, so in 2 weeks. That's when we will press the go live button, but then it's up to Audible when it will release it. And that's what I told them. And lastly, one of our translators came back with the privacy policy text for our new website, essentially for our shop where we will be directly selling books from. I sent it to our web designer. We still need 2 more texts, the terms of service and the refund policy. Hopefully this will come this week or latest next. And that's it. My inbox is empty and I still have some things not work related to do. I got some books, some games for the Switch, but I don't think I will touch them for some time. Maybe I will touch this one, Hogwarts Legacy, because of the title that I'm writing right now. It's essentially Magic Academy. And also I asked a friend for a craft specific book, because I haven't read a craft book probably longer than a year, maybe 2 years, and this is what they recommended: make every word count. I will be traveling to Warsaw on Friday for a long weekend, so I think I'm going to take this with me and read on the train right there. I think that's it. It feels like I did a lot of work. I know I didn't, but the conversations with the accountant and the bank was, they trained me a lot. So that's it for today. It's Thursday, and I'm on my way to the cafe. It seems like it's going to be an easy day. It's usually like that as we're getting closer to the middle of the month. We don't have many translations coming in. We don't have many audiobook completed projects. I got an email from a literary agent I need to reply to. I think the river looks nice today. I think they're going to... We left off at the place where they would send me their catalog. So I think they updated their catalog for London Book Fair, which was last week, I think. So I think that's what it's about. One of our betas emailed me about the clarifications that I gave them yesterday. It seems that it didn't help them too much, so I need to look into that. And also today is double release day on LitterPG. We are publishing Diras's 4th book in his Play to Live series called Inferno. And we're also releasing Ellen Pierce's next book in the Men of the North series. So I also got the book that's the book that I got about writing. So maybe I'll do some edits on my manuscript, or maybe I'll just read the book and, take it easy today. It's Friday, and I'm not going to the cafe. I'm walking Poco, because Poco, today is Women's Day, which means it's a holiday in Berlin. The cafe is closed today. Also, we'll be traveling to Warsaw today. So I did some work, but I think I'll work maybe another half an hour, and that's it for the week actually. I had quite a few emails, I completed quite a few tasks already. The person who is mastering some of our audiobook came back to me saying that they finished a project which is Play to Live Book 3 by Diras. So of course I always do my own checks. I had to download the files, check the MP3s, everything was fine, and then I also downloaded the WAV file, the WAV files, and I filed them both on my laptop and on the external hard disk. Then I had to send an email to the distributor with the files, the paperwork, everything, so that they can upload it on the 20th of March, which is in a couple of weeks. Of course, I paid the person who did the mastering yesterday. Another one of our translators finished with the spin-off series by Rhys Barden, which is still pack alphas. She finished with book 1. She also finished with the feedback from the editor and the beta readers. So the book was ready for me to format it. That's what I did. I formatted it, I uploaded it, everything is ready. I just need to check the release schedule and decide when the book is going to go live. Because we will probably alternate releases between the main series and the spin-off series, and that's the best way to weave the story. At least that's the wish of the author, and when possible I try to make that happen. I also got some marketing material from Podium for my third Physics of the Apocalypse release, which is coming in 3 weeks, I think. 2nd of April. Then I also received the Mail romance covers from the designer. They actually ended up sending me the changed PSD covers, which is great. I uploaded them on Amazon, so the backend is ready. Now we're just waiting for the actual books to be translated, edited, etc. Also, the series that we signed with the Kindle Storyteller Award winner, which is a sci-fi series called the Athenian Wars. The author came back to me with the first 2 covers in the series, and I know that so we haven't started translating it yet, but it's something that we will start really soon. I uploaded them in the backend, so again now we're just waiting for the manuscripts. And lastly, I got an email from the guy who's doing our short form content. He finished making short form content from 2 more of our videos, and I paid him to start another 2 weeks worth of short form videos through Fiverr. That's pretty much it. I think I'll send a couple of emails. One is to a big audiobook publisher who I was connected with through an author that we've been working with, and it's good to know people. It's good to at least have a contact with people who are doing bigger things than you are, and maybe some work will come out of that. And after that, I'll get my luggage done and we'll head off to Poland, and I'll make sure to take some footage from that. Other than that, thank you for watching another weekly video. I hope you subscribe, and see you next week.